Hey, happy Friday. So I was supposed to do this video, or I was planning to do this video this morning, but we woke up to no heat. So that kind of took priority. But I used to do kind of like a market update video every week. And I thought that I would bring those back for 2026. So let's go ahead and come with me while we jump into the MLS and see what's been happening in the last 7 days in Livingston County. And then I'm going to really focus on the Pinckney Hamburg area. So let me turn you around. Okay, so let's start with what came on new. We'll do the thumbnail version. So overall, there were 48 new listings that came on this week. So we've got a couple condos, and then let's go down. Actually, I'm going to go back. Sorry. All right, so let's find those Pinckney and Hamburg ones. So we've got a rental here in the Village. It's $12.50. That's a 2-bed, 1.5 bath if you're looking. Let's see what else we got. Oh, we've got one here in Whispering Pines. Cute little condo for $6.50. That's a 2-bed, 2.5 bath. That's showing the clubhouse there. Okay, that's the only pictures we get. So if you want to actually see that condo, let me know. We can set that up. All right, page 2. Here we go. We have another rental. This one is $1,800 on Malvern. It's a 2-bed, 1 bath. So again, if you're looking, let me know. This is a gorgeous house for $1.1375. If you're looking for a pretty large house, this one's 3,600 square feet. Well, over 3,600 square feet. So if you are looking for a 5-bed, 4.5 bath home with a 3-car garage on a 1/2 acre here in, well, it's actually Brighton School District. So if that's something that you might be interested in, let's get you in there to look at that. It's a very nice looking house. Huge. If you need something huge, that's for you. Let's go back. Here's another one in the Village. This is, okay, so this one was on before as well, and it came back on. And this is on Pearl Street. It's $125,000, which, it's a very low price for anywhere right now. There's no garage. It does have a basement, but it also does need some work. They don't have interior pictures, but I believe if we scroll down, yeah, so it's got a, you have to sign a hold harmless document before going into it. So that means that there are some issues that they don't want to be held responsible for if you hurt yourself or get sick. So it's probably pretty rough in there, but if you're looking for an investment, something to put some money into and turn it around and make some money off of it, that could be a good option. We also have this one on Kelly Road. This is $399. It's on a little over 6.5 acres with a 2.5 garage, 4-bedroom, 2 bath. Great looking house. So somebody call me on this one so we can sell that, because that's a great looking house. And then we've got Outback Trail. This is a pretty new build, built in 2025. $760,000, 4-bed, 3.5 bath, 3-car garage. Really cute house. It is new construction by Fuller Brothers in Putnam Meadows. It's ready to move in. So if you want something brand spanking new, oh, yep, still doesn't have a deck on it yet even, but you could definitely add that yourself, or maybe talk to the builder, see if they've got some guys with some connections to get that done for you. Ooh, a mudroom. I love a good mudroom. Okay, let's see. I think that was it for new listings. Well, we've got a couple in Unadilla Township. Let's go ahead and look at those two. Just two of them. So this one is right at the corner of M36 and Livermore, technically on Livermore. It's 1.18 acres, 3-bed, 2-bath, no garage, but everything in here has been redone. They did a really nice job. It looks great. I remember seeing this on the market before it was redone, and they did a really great job with that. So yeah, another good option. And let's see what's next. Oh, that one, sorry, that was 2049 for that. And the last one over in Unadilla is this really cute house on Walnut Lane. This is $599.9. It's a 4-bed, 2.5-bath, 2-car garage on 3 acres. If you don't know where Walnut Lane is, it is kind of out there, but it's a beautiful drive out to that house. I sold a house 2 years ago now, I think, on Walnut Lane, and it's a 1-road little sub, acreage sub, and it's really beautiful out there. I did not mind that drive at all. But that's me. I like country roads. I grew up in the middle of nowhere, so it's kind of nostalgic to me. If you're not a big fan of dirt roads, even though this is a beautiful house, it might not be the one for you. All right, so those are the new properties. Let's see what is coming soon. All right, so we've got 7 overall and then 2 in Hamburg. So let's check out those Hamburg ones. Oh, that's cute. This is $324.9. It's a 2-bed, 2-bath, 2.5-car garage, and it's got lake privileges to Bass Lake with a swim association. That's really cute though. Yeah, always nice. That's the only pictures we have currently. Sometimes agents do that though when it's coming soon, and then when it goes active, they'll pop some more on there. And we've got this one on Habitat Trail. This is $525, little over 1/2 acre, 3-car garage, 6 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, and it's a little over 2,400 square feet. So yeah, another great option if you need a big house. Oh, that's really pretty. It's like a semi-open floor plan. I really like those countertops. Yeah, that's really pretty. Oh, beautiful fireplace. Okay, what else? Let's go ahead and see what knocked their price down this week. So overall, 31 price reductions in Livingston County. Let's take a look at this one in Hamburg Township. So this is Dexter Schools. It's on Thompson Pond Drive. They dropped it from $849.9 to $799. It's 2.2 acres, 3.5-car garage, 4 beds, 3.5 baths, with 3,235 square footage. So 3,235 square feet. And then it does have a finished basement as well. So again, a really great option if you need a lot of square footage. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. So let's back it up again. Okay, so Thompson. Okay, here we have 2 in the Village that reduced. This one is a rental. It was listed at $2,500. They lowered it down to $2,399. It's a 3-bed, 2.5 bath, 1,600 square feet. it's not a bad rental. And then over on Joey Drive, I've seen this one a little bit. This is kind of cute. I mean, I really like the front of it anyway. It's on 3 acres, 3.07. They lowered the price from $300,000 to $259,900. It's got a 2-car garage, only 2 bedrooms, and 1.5 bath, which is probably why it's sitting for a bit, because it has been on the market for 136 days. So not the norm, but we are seeing longer days on market lately. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of a cute house. But that 2 bedrooms, most people need more than 2 bedrooms. So, all right, let's see if we had any others on the list. Go over to page 2. We do. We've got 2 more over here. Okay. So this guy is on Putnam Street. So if you wanted to hit a Tropicol, you could just like walk across the street. Yeah. Or, you know, a couple more blocks over, go grab some donuts, some coffee. It was $315. They lowered it to $304,990. Yeah, it's just right there in the village. It's a 3-bed, 1 bath, 2-car garage, $1118 for square footage, and then it also does have a finished basement with about 1,000 square feet as well, a little over 1,000 square feet. So it's a nice little house. It's very cute. It's got good curb appeal. I drive by it and always admire it. So let's see what else. I'm pretty sure there was another one. Okay, so this one, they lowered it from $430 to $360. It's on a little bit over 1/2 acre, 2.5-car garage, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2,650 square feet, but it does not have a basement, it doesn't look like, but it does have lake privileges to Highland Lake. So yeah, just a crawl. Ooh, whole house generator included though. That's nice. Nice little perk. All right, so those were our price reductions. Let's see if anybody came back on the market. So if it went back on if it's back on the market, that means that it had an offer, and then for whatever reason, that offer fell through, so they came back as active. Oh, this guy. So this is that house behind the BP on Dexter Pinckney. It's been on for a bit. So let's see. Originally, it was listed for $375. Well, per this listing, because I think it's been listed a few times now. But it's currently $350. It's a 2.5-car garage, 3 beds, 2 baths, 1,992 square feet. It does have a basement, but it's not finished at all. But there is another, 1,000+ square feet down there if you are able to finish it. I haven't been in the basement of this one, so I'm not sure what it looks like down there. But yeah. And I know I saw another one for Pinckney or Putnam Township, technically. Oh, it was that one. That was a back on the market as well. So that had an offer, and then it came back on. So that's that one that was $430 and then dropped to $360. Oh, there's my clock. It's a little bit late. It's a minute off. Huh. All right, so let's see. What went pending this week? 56 homes in Livingston County went pending. Let's see. In the Pinckney area, what went pending? Here we go. Okay. Oh, yeah, that one on Chilson, listed by Beth Paycut. I did that video touring that one. They didn't sell it. They got a tenant, though, so that's good. We've got this one here in Hamburg. It is pending at $269,900, and it went pending in 6 days. 2 beds, 1 bath, 2-car garage. Whispering Pines. This one went pending after a reduction. So originally it was listed at $359.9, reduced to $349.9, and then got an offer. That was a 3-bed, 2-bath, 2-car garage. Oh, they marked it pending for the purchase as well, but I know they got a tenant for that one. Okay, that's not us. Let's go back. Let's see. Okay, so it was just those 3 technically for Hamburg Township that went pending. Or actually, I'm sorry, I have a whole nother page. Let's check that guy. Oh, we got one in the Village that went pending. Okay, so that was a rental as well. It was for $2,300. That's what they were asking, but once it officially closes, then we'll see if they negotiated or just went for that. All right, sold. What sold in the last 7 days? We had 38 total in Livingston County. And this unit on Redstone went for, it was originally listed at $299 and they sold after a price reduction to $279,999. And then the sales price was the $279 even. So 37 days is how long it was on the market. That's a 2-bed, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage with a little over 1,400 square feet. These guys are not in, hold on, let me just go back. Here we go. We've got 3 tucked way down here. All right, so this one took 12 days to get an offer, and it sold at the original listing price of $92,000. I mean, that's just so rare to find anything that inexpensive. I'm sure it needs some love and some work, but it does have access to Ore Lake, so it's always a plus. Make it even just a little cottage. Oh yeah, definitely some power washing. Yeah. All right, let's see what's next. All right, we had one on Oneida Way that sold. It was on the market for 32 days before it took an offer. Originally, it was listed at $385, and then it sold at $375. So they took a little bit of a reduction when they sold. Here's another one. This guy has some access to, or I'm sorry, it has some lake frontage on Strawberry Lake. It's a 4-bed, 1-bath, no garage. It was, oh wow, okay, so it took 87 days on market to get an offer. It was originally listed at $679, reduced to $625, and eventually sold for $403,750. That's a pretty decent drop. Okay, here's another one in Hamburg, but technically Brighton Schools. This one was on the market for 11 days, listed at $490 and sold for $490. And that one was a 3-bed, 2.5 bath with a 3-car garage. Another Hamburg. This one is in Pinckney School District. It took 69 days to get an offer. It was originally listed at $889.9, then reduced to $869.9, and ultimately sold for $850. All right, we've got one more that's down in the Village. So this was a 2-bed, 2-bath with a 2-car garage, a little over 1,200 square feet. And originally it was listed for $315. They reduced it to $299.9, And then after 116 days, it took an offer. That offer was at $285. So let's turn you guys back. So, okay, that is what happened just in the last 7 days here in Livingston County, and more specifically in the Pinckney, Hamburg area. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you have questions? I saw, we have a lot of new and then quite a few sales happening, a lot of price reductions. So that's good to keep in mind if you are looking to put your home on the market anytime, like super soon, because spring market things could definitely change by then. Who knows? But that is pretty common. It's been kind of the theme this winter is prices are coming down a little bit. So my goal is always to try and price it right out of the gate, and that way we get as much interest as possible on the home. But the market is what the market is, and it will tell us the price. We don't get to tell it, sadly. All right, I hope you guys found that informative. Probably not entertaining, I'm sure, but hopefully you liked the info. If you did, leave me a comment, let me know. Also feel free, if you have any questions from that information, let me know. And definitely if you wanted to take a look at any of those active listings, or if any of those current sales had you thinking about what your home might be worth, give me a call. I would love to talk to you, answer any of your questions, and make you comfortable making whatever decision you choose to make. So, all right, I'll talk to you soon. Happy Friday.